What's up, it's EJ Spark, continuing my series of listening to new bands that I've never heard of. And today we have Of Mice and Men, and I've heard of Mice and Men, but I have never listened to them, and I know nothing about them. I chose 3 songs from 3 different albums to get a good feel of what their music is like, so let's see how I like them. But if you want to support me and my music, you could listen to my music on Spotify, Apple Music. You know, if you're into hip-hop at least a little bit, go listen to my music, let me know what you think. The first song I'm going to listen to is from their self-titled album, and I'm going to listen to Second and Sebring, what seems to be their most popular track, so let's get it. You know, as this series has gone on, I kind of repeatedly say, like, I'm not into the screaming as much, but I think over something of, like, a lighter instrumental, I guess lighter relatively speaking to the other metal music that I've heard, like, I don't think this screaming is that bad. I like the lyrics, you know, you want to make someone proud of who you raised, assuming that the songwriter is talking to their parents, but, you know, I like it, especially when it's mixed into, you know, the melodic singing that we get here, so. It is weird hearing, like, come back so I can say thank you and home cooked meals and a place to rest. It's like, you know, expressing gratitude and thankful lyrics while screaming. And it's weird because someone that hasn't always listened to, like, metal or screamo or anything like that, like, I don't really relate screaming to, you know, lyricism like this, where you're, you know, you want to make someone proud and you're expressing gratitude. So hearing that from someone who's screaming is actually a really cool change of pace compared to, like, you know, the depressive side of things and the death themes and things like that. I think it's when they, like, hit that, like, deeper scream that it kind of, like, freaks me out a little bit. I don't know. This Shaylee's got a really good voice. I really like the way that they're, you know, carrying this chorus. I enjoy the lyricism of this track a lot, and I think I really enjoyed the instrumental. I don't know what it was about it. I think, you know, the drum lines were really good, and so were the lead guitar. I think it was just a very attractive instrumental overall, something that, you know, it wasn't too dark and heavy, but it also wasn't, you know, light by any means. Oh, I'm liking this outro. I really enjoyed that outro. I did not expect something, you know, like a ballad at all throughout this song, but, you know, I think, you know, I would love to hear more of that within, you know, some metal music, but that was a really pleasant outro to listen to. All right, so the next song I got is off their Restoring Force album. I think it's the most popular song off that. Would You Still Be There? Let's do it. Ooh, loving this guitar. So this song seems to be more of the theme of, you know, something like, you know, I threw something away. I gave up some sort of relationship, you know, but could you still be there for me? I regret doing whatever it is to you. Will you still be there for me if I could rewind time and shake the world and, you know, kind of apologize for whatever I did to you? I really enjoyed that one a lot. I think that instrumental was really unique in terms of, metal music. I think the guitar riffs were really, really cool. Different, I really like the guitar solo, right before the bridge or wherever that was. I think what I'm getting of Mice and Men so far is, they're not so like dark and evil. Obviously, I could be wrong. I've only heard 2 songs, about to listen to a third, but it doesn't seem too heavy. And once again, just like the first song, it's not too light. I think it's a really good, medium. And, from what I've heard so far, I think this is probably one of the best bands. If I were to introduce someone to the genre, I think I would suggest Of Mice and Men. But let's get to the last song I'm going to listen to. I'm going to do Echo. I think it's from their newest album. This is a little different. Okay. What we got going on here? See that like first verse? It does kind of sound like, your typical metal, like something I've heard before, something like that. I could tell you right now, I'm probably enjoyed the first 2 songs way more, but let's see what the rest of the song has to offer. I honestly, I'm not a big fan of how this song is mixed. I think the vocals are kind of hard to hear, except for the verses, like the chorus was a little bit. The interludes are cool. I just wished it was mixed a little more clear, and I just think there's so much going on with the instrumental. I don't know if it's compressed way too much or what, but... Yeah, that was a lot more interesting than the first 2. Definitely didn't really expect that from what I heard from the first 2 songs. I don't know what direction they took. I think this album is also called Echo, so I'm gonna have to listen to their first album, that Restoring Force, and then kind of like what they're bringing to the table with Echo, because I don't really hear any of this really the same like dimensions of the songs that they had on the previous 2 songs. Now, it could have just been weird and I could have listened to 2 songs that were very unique, but, they were their most popular, so I don't really know. I'm going to have to listen to more songs, I think, off of this Echo album to see if, like, this is just, kind of like a one of its kind. They really wanted to go heavy and dark for one song, or if they have more songs like the first 2. I don't know. If you're an Of Mice and Men fan, let me know. Is this Echo album a lot more heavier and darker than their previous albums, or did I just pick 2 songs that were much lighter, I guess, compared to other songs in the past? Either way, I still would recommend Of Mice and Men to people who are just getting into metal. I think they have a good variety of songs to listen to, so I think if you're a metal fan in general, you would probably enjoy them, but that's just my take on listening to Of Mice and Men for the first time ever. Thank you so much for coming by. In the comments, let me know to which band of pretty much any genre, I guess, I'll do, of who I should listen to next, and maybe I'll listen to them if I haven't heard them before. I appreciate you for coming by. If you liked the video, hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to that 1K subs. If you like listening to music, talking music, and making music just as much as I do. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at EJSpark1, and as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love. I love s'mores. EJ. Ow.